Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, the internet's busiest music nerd, and it's time for an album review. Absu, God bless you. Absu. I think you're having some allergies there, buddy. ABSU is the band name, and the album title here is actually Absu. Bless you. And these guys are a Texas metal band. This is actually the first I've ever heard of them, but they've been around for 20 years. Now these guys have had a lot of lineup changes over the years, and they went originally from playing this blend of black metal and death metal to this concoction of black metal and thrash metal. But these guys are just way more than those two labels. They have a lot of eccentric traits. Previous albums from these guys have included bagpipes and banshee calls and acoustic interludes and synthesizers and classical and romantic melodies. They're clearly a metal band that loves a lot more than metal, and they like to show that off in their music. And with this LP, Absu is coming together with one of its shortest albums yet, since its first LP. I mean, sure, this LP is loud and it's fast and it's in my face, but there's so much detail to be picked up, so many changes around every corner. This album isn't all that accessible either. It's no slouch. It is a beast to be wrestled to the ground! Because after kind of sitting with this thing and listening to it, I feel like I've opened up this treasure chest of eye-widening, adrenaline-pumping awesomeness. Now, like I said, for Absu, this is a shorter record, but also I think these guys have put together a faster record too. These guys have had fast moments on previous albums, but on here they stay consistently fast. This thing is like Bad Brains fast. This thing is like Terrorizer fast. And it doesn't sound mechanical too. These guys are just speeding, and the grooves are still there. I think these guys have come together with a more atmospheric record too this time around, and the recording quality is better too. I think in Absu's discography, an album like Terra is a clear standout, but the drum sounds on this album are way better. And I also think this album is Absu's most seamless blend of black metal and thrash metal to date. There are moments where this band has put together tracks in the past where it's just kind of been thrash metal song, black metal vocals on top. This time around, it's just such a tight, Frankensteinian, monstrous mutation. This album has kind of a weird build. It's got 5 3 to 5 minute songs, which all kind of come in, kick ass, and leave as soon as possible, blitzkrieg style. And then the very last track is this 14-minute monster, which pretty much takes up half of the album's length. The first track just kicks things off at top speed with a banshee call and some really fast, and the speed and the force is just like exhilarating to me. There are some bands that will go this fast, but it just kind of feels tiring, feels a little boring. These guys actually get me. And no musical ideas here really feel all that flat or boring, because there's always kind of a change or a shift. The second track, Circles of the Oath, where these speedy riffs and blast beats are broken up with these really melodic kind of interludes. And to me, that's not really these guys making their music easier, friendlier. To me, it's kind of a little more challenging because they're throwing so many things at me all at once. It's difficult to pick up on all of it. I was actually put off by that at first. The last track, unfortunately, is not one long-winded piece of progressive black metal glory. Some moments here and there connect on this thing, but for the most part it kind of feels like a bunch of 2 to 3 minute tracks that all happen to be a part of the same 14-minute long song. Still, some of the best moments on this album are lodged into this last track. Like the third and fourth movements have some of the best riffs on this entire album, and the fifth movement on this thing is a great acoustic interlude in 3 with this synthesizer in the background that kind of sounds like a mellotron. As far as downsides to this album goes, I think this thing could have easily used some more vocal variation. I've heard these guys pull out a lot of different vocal styles on previous albums, but for the most part they just stick to one on this LP. And, you know, part of me does kind of wish the last track was a little more connected, and I'm feeling a light to decent 8.
That's what I'm feeling.
What do you think? Do you like this thing? Do you hate it? Why? And what should I review next? Anthony Fantano, Absu, forever.